I believe Tesla thought of the human brain as a device. It operates at different capacity levels. During sleep, brain waves slow down, weakening the rational field and opening the door to communication with higher frequencies. When someone we love wishes to draw near, their soul emits an electrical pulse into this field, a kind of unique energetic signature. Our nervous system unconsciously perceives this pulse and responds with a slight awakening. The body wakes, yet the soul has long been awake. Have you ever noticed how the mind feels clearer in these moments, as if time paused and the air was more alive? Most people ignore this and return to sleep, closing the channel. But Tesla believed that this moment is an invitation, an attempt to communicate. He said that if humanity learned to quiet fear and focus attention, we could transform the early hours of dawn into the greatest spiritual laboratory in the world. What if you tried to listen not with your ears, but with the vibrations of your body? What if the next time you wake at 3 a.m., you lie still and breathe slowly, as if tuning into a new frequency? You might discover that you are not alone. You may notice movement in the air, a barely audible sound, a presence without shape. Tesla called this field coupling, when two different frequencies temporarily connect and exchange information. These signals do not appear only at night. The universe has ways of communicating that transcend logic. One of Tesla's most astonishing examples was the interaction between human souls and animals. He believed animals have nervous systems more in harmony with the etheric field, allowing them to perceive frequencies humans cannot. How many times have you seen a dog barking at empty space, or a cat staring into a corner as if something is there? They are not reacting to nothing, they respond to what we cannot decode. Once in New York, Tesla noticed a strange phenomenon. A group of pigeons visiting his window began behaving differently after the death of a close friend. They arrived at exactly the same time, repeated the same sound, and seemed to stare at the lab where a photograph of that friend remained on the table. To anyone else, it might have seemed coincidence, but for Tesla, it was a vibrational response. He believed that spirits could influence the behavior of conscious beings to send messages. The universe communicates through its creatures. This explains why many stories of grief involve birds, butterflies, and even dogs, not the animal's soul per se, but their energy field used as a communication medium. It is an invisible language using matter as a translator, a butterfly landing on your birthday, a bird tapping on a window at the same time each day. Tesla saw all of this as the universe's code, a pattern of resonance. Coincidence, he believed, is the universe's way of staying anonymous. What if we stopped ignoring these signs? How many messages do we miss daily, fearing ridicule, thinking spirituality is superstition? Tesla saw no divide between science and spirit. For him, physics and the soul were two faces of the same field. He studied electricity, yet he considered it a metaphor for consciousness, ubiquitous yet silent, capable of illuminating the world. Imagine realizing that nature itself is an open channel of communication, the wind that shifts, a recurring sound, a falling object, the thought of someone. These are subtle curves in the vibrational fabric caused by delicate interactions. You do not need to believe in miracles to see this, just observe the universe through Tesla's eyes as a living system of continuously intertwined frequencies. But what if the signal comes not from outside, but from within? What if our loved ones communicate through us, using our bodies as antennas? Tesla said the nervous system is a bridge between the soul and the Earth's electromagnetic field. When a feeling arises from nowhere, a sudden longing, a tear without reason, perhaps it is not merely a memory, but a presence attempting to manifest itself through your biology. The body echoes the invisible. Some may call this imagination, and perhaps it is, but what is imagination if not the first form of perceiving the unseen? Tesla claimed thought is a miniature electrical current. If thought has energy, then imagination also generates a field. When you feel a deceased person's presence, you are actually drawing them near. Your emotion opens a frequency for reception, and contact is instantaneous. What if dawn is a gateway? What if every thought of love is a transmission device? Tesla was confident that humans are wireless receivers in a vibratory universe and that love is the purest signal these stations can emit. He said souls meet where the frequencies of love and memory intersect, so as long as you love, the connection persists, even if someone has passed. They still hear. What if we listened instead of fearing silence? What if we treated coincidences as language, not chance? If we accepted death as merely a change in course, Tesla believed humanity would enter a new science, a science of the soul's frequencies. He said the future would not belong to machines, but to conscious vibrations capable of healing, connecting, and transcending. There is something profoundly liberating in this vision. Grief is no longer an ending, but a transition to dialogue. You no longer need to seek others in distant memories. Simply attune yourself to the frequency of genuine feeling. The field always responds. But there is a condition: the field only reveals itself when the mind surrenders. As long as doubt persists, noise, fear, and vibrational interference remain. This is why the clearest signs appear when you finally accept, when you stop trying to prove and simply feel. At that moment, coincidences concentrate, dreams become more vivid, animals seem to see through you, and dawn speaks again. Have you noticed how the universe seems faster when the heart is at peace? Tesla said love is the highest form of cosmic intelligence. He believed the earth itself draws its power from the vibration of compassion, a vibration that allows worlds to intertwine. When love is genuine, distances fade, time bends, and the unseen becomes audible. Yet Tesla also believed in places on Earth where the boundaries between levels of existence are thinner. He called these harmonic nodes. Ancient forests, silent deserts, magnetite-covered mountains, or homes built on underground springs all share a distinct energy quality. Tesla said the ether pulses more densely in these locations. Perhaps this is why tombs, temples, and sacred sites were always built in specific areas. The field was already sacred before the first stone was laid. Can you imagine what would happen if humanity collectively learned to locate these points? What if we could use the earth itself as a tool to communicate with the other world? Tesla dreamed of this possibility. He believed the planet acts as a living antenna, amplifying humanity's love for the stars. He wrote that when humans understand the power of the heart in harmony with the earth, the distance between worlds will vanish. Perhaps what we call the supernatural is simply reality seen from a different perspective. If you begin observing the world this way, you will notice signs everywhere, waiting for someone to take them seriously. Imagine what this means for you personally. Every resonance at 3 a.m. is not a nuisance but an invitation. Every silent animal observes and participates in a multidimensional dialogue. Every vibration is a touch from the field, reminding you that there is still something to feel. Tesla that whoever understands the field understands God. Perhaps this was his true quest, not to build machines, but to reveal the hidden code between vibration and consciousness. And this code, he said, is the very same that connects you to those you love. Death does not break it, it merely redirects it. The question is, will you continue sleeping, or will you answer the call the universe sends every morning? The signals have already begun. If you learn to heed them, you will realize that there was never silence, only a frequency waiting for you to awaken. Have you ever smelled something that seemed impossible, a deceased person's scent, an old perfume, a memory floating in the air, sparking precise recollections? Tesla said the soul can manipulate the vibratory space between air molecules, the same space in which sound and light move. He believed that perceiving something alters the local electromagnetic field, creating subtle disturbances in the environment. This can manifest as light, sound, heat, or even a scent coming from nowhere. This is not imagination, it is precise physics. The spiritual body interlaces with matter. Tesla's lesser-known experiment in Colorado Springs, summer 1899, recorded in his notes, seemed mysterious. While working with high-frequency waves, he suddenly noticed the scents of flowers and ozone, accompanied by a strong sense of presence. The laboratory was closed, with no open windows, and no obvious source of the smell. Tesla believed electrical waves open a vibrational gateway, allowing subtle fields of consciousness to emerge. He called this the etheric conversion effect, the idea that emotions and intentions can perfume the surrounding space. Have you ever noticed that a smell can stop time? A single fragrance can send the mind on a long journey through years, even decades. Smell is the sense most closely tied to memory and emotion, as modern neuroscience confirms. Harvard studies show the olfactory system connects directly to the hippocampus and amygdala, regions responsible for memory and emotion. SM. Thought is energy, and love is its purest form. Its frequencies, when we think with love, build bridges. When we feel gratitude, we strengthen those bridges. Doubt, however, weakens them. All of this leads us to the realization of a profound truth. Science may never prove the existence of life after death, because the methods we use to prove it are limited to the visible. Tesla said that the science of the future will not measure what is invisible, it will become invisible itself. Perhaps that science begins now, when we realize that the heart and electricity follow the same laws, and consciousness is the link between them. So the next time light passes through you, don't extinguish it, observe, breathe, and ask yourself, what is the field trying to tell me? And if the air smells of nothingness, perhaps the universe is reminding you that love is the scent of immortality. For Tesla, coincidence did not exist, everything is vibration, and each vibration carries intention. But what if beings could transcend subtle electrical appearances, enter our dreams, speak to us directly, and leave real messages that awaken us with a calm heart? This is the next secret Tesla sought, the meeting point of sleep and death. In this world, the impossible becomes completely logical. Dreams are gateways. Science still struggles to understand them, but Tesla believed they are more than products of the mind, they are vibrational bridges between dimensions of consciousness. He said that a dream is the moment when the brain quiets its electrical noise, allowing the soul's field to expand into frequencies the waking body cannot bear. In this state, what we call imagination transforms into real perception, and what seems symbolic is, in fact, a form of direct communication between worlds. Tesla saw sleep as a spiritual laboratory, where the human mind reconnects with the universal field. In this silent space, the dead speak. When you dream of someone who has passed, what truly happens? Is it mere longing projected by the subconscious, or something more? Tesla believed that dreams are moments when consciousness is freed from dimensional barriers, temporarily returning to its original field, the same field that houses the spirits of those we love. He called this phenomenon reverse frequency coupling, where two vibrations intersect, creating a channel of communication. In this channel, there is no time, body, or distance, only pure energy. Perhaps this is why some dreams feel more real than waking life. Colors are brighter, touch stronger, words carry weight, and emotions are absolute. Some awaken with tears of peace, as if they truly met someone. For Tesla, this was not illusion but sacred physics. The human consciousness, separated from the physical body, vibrates at the same frequency as the etheric field of souls. The reality of the meeting is determined by vibrational coherence, the lingering feeling after waking. Tesla recounted the story of a woman named Evelyn, who lost her brother in World War I. She dreamed of him weekly. One night, he appeared wearing his uniform, smiling, handing her a small medal, saying she would find it the next day. Evelyn thought it symbolic, until the government delivered a box containing her brother's belongings, including the very medal. There is no logical explanation for such phenomena. Tesla believed that the magnetic field communicates not with words, but with energy-laden symbols. The universe speaks in the language of coherence. Modern research supports aspects of this. Studies show that 63% of people who lose loved ones report dreams of the deceased, and 40% describe these dreams as more real than reality. The dreamer often wakes feeling comforted rather than grief-stricken. Tesla explained this as a natural result of vibrational encounters between coherent souls. Energy seeks balance, and love, the most stable energy in the universe, always strives to reunite what is separated. Dreams are just one channel. Other unseen pathways include numbers and coincidences. Tesla was fascinated by numerical patterns, especially 3, 6, and 9. He believed these numbers were keys to the vibrational field connecting the material and spiritual worlds. Many people, after losing a loved one, begin seeing repeated numbers, 111 on clocks, bills, or messages. Could this be coincidence? Tesla would say no, these patterns are encoded messages from the field. Numbers are vibrations that structure reality. When a soul wishes to communicate, events are subtly rearranged to create synchronicities. There is no randomness in a universe built on divine mathematics. Coincidences are shortcuts of the cosmos, occurring when vibrations converge at the same point of probability. The universe answers when it wants you to understand something. The most mysterious signs, however, are not in dreams or numbers, they are in the purest and hardest to interpret form, the feeling of presence. That sudden sense of someone being in the same space with you, breathing with you, silently observing, Tesla saw this as proof of the soul's continuity. Every presence is a frequency reinforced by intention. When someone loves you deeply, it creates a living link, independent of body or distance. This link can be activated at any moment, especially when the emotional field is open. Some feel a gentle touch, warmth in the air, a shift in temperature, or a subtle movement, a silent signal charged with indescribable emotion. Tesla believed these encounters arise from the temporary overlap of two vibrational fields, the embodied soul and the unembodied soul. Where love exists, a third energy emerges, perceptible through physical sensations. It is love that manifests the invisible. In 191, Tesla described an unusual event in his lab. During a storm, he felt a powerful sensory presence. Machines went silent, a coil glowed without power, and he sensed a friendly mind vibrating in harmony with his own. Some dismissed it as fatigue-induced hallucination, but Tesla believed it was a spiritual visitation, a direct connection through the electrical field. Modern physics confirms part of this. In 2020, Princeton researchers observed anomalies in random number generators during collective emotional events, like disasters, deaths of public figures, or global celebrations. Human emotion can affect physical systems. Tesla foresaw this over 100 years ago. Thought is organized energy, and love is the most potent form of that energy. But there is a deeper truth: if presence is a frequency, it can be amplified by attention. Where attention flows, energy flows. When you think with love of someone who has passed, you send energy to their field, creating a bridge. The stronger the feeling, the stronger the bridge. On this bridge, signs appear, dreams, scents, numbers, coincidences. Nothing is random, it is the language of natural consciousness. From this perspective, grief is simply the emotional field resisting a new form of relationship. Physical absence is temporary noise. When you accept that love does not depend on the body, the emotional field aligns, and presence becomes more perceptible. Time does not heal, vibration restores balance. Tesla emphasized, the field responds only to authenticity. Rituals or techniques do not create the bridge, true emotion does. Genuine, selfless, and compassionate love activates communication. The universe recognizes authenticity. What if love is a real physical force, like gravity? What if the presence you feel is not memory but a continuation of a field? It may seem bold, but everything vibrates, and vibration never ceases. If the soul is a frequency, love is the field that stabilizes it. Even when the body dies, the field remains active, seeking resonance. When you sense presence, it is proof of connection, not imagination. It is the future reminding you that nothing truly ends. Tesla said death is the moment frequency changes, weakening communication beyond sensory perception, but it never ceases for the heart. So when you wake from a dream, feeling as though you spoke to someone departed, do not doubt. When numbers repeat on a clock, do not ignore them. When a scent appears from nothing, close your eyes and breathe. It is a reply, a sign, an echo of love that transcends time. In Tesla's world, everything becomes vibration, and love is the only frequency that persists beyond the body. What if this echo is not just memory, but a form of conscious intelligence? What if souls influence our lives, guide our decisions, trigger coincidences, and pave our paths? Tesla believed the spiritual realm is interactive, not static. This changes everything. The relationship with the departed not only continues but can become clearer than ever. Silence after death is not the end, it is the beginning of a new vibrational passage. A frequency undetectable by the ear but heard by the heart. The universe is a vast energy station, and every directed soul remains active within it. Nothing truly stops. Everything changes form, rhythm, and intensity. Understanding this transforms grief into awareness. Love is energy that never dies. Tesla believed the human mind is still an unfinished machine, capable of achievements modern science has yet to comprehend. Pain is the field teaching us to translate frequencies we do not yet understand. When we miss someone who has passed, we are, in effect, trying to retune their channel, like a radio catching an old broadcast still on the air. The problem is that life drowns us in noise, and we forget how to listen to the hidden. The first practice Tesla taught is simple but powerful: create inner silence. Each day, for a few minutes, remove sound, screens, and distractions. Sit, breathe deeply, and quiet your mind. In this silence, the field reveals itself. Your natural vibration emerges, drawing spiritual press.